We're in the wrong hemisphere to be drinking tequila.
Welcome to Thin Blue Tequila. Yeah. I'm excited. You're going to like this.
You're going to make a believer out of me. I can't wait.
Here's the deal. Brooks Liquor, right here, Salina, did not carry Cazcanes Tequila. No.7. This is one of the premier tequileries. I think they're... Anyway.
I saw some stuff on like Discovery Channel about it once.
Listen, they don't have... This is
a weird looking accent.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
No additives.
Okay.
There's no shit in here that they... This is agave from the gods. And Brooks didn't carry this, and so I begged him to get this Cazcanes, and he said, well, it's not from a distributor that I normally get, but I'll see what I can do. And he did, and he brought in, well, I've got four of the five that he brought in.
He's dabbled a bit.
Rosa Blanco.
The Rosa Blanco.
Rosa Blanco, yeah.
Let me tell you.
There's a lot missing out of this one.
That is phenomenal. That is finished in, well, it tells you.
I can't
wine
read.
Casks on the front.
It still smells like tequila.
So, this is the Añejo that I am letting Jimmy try. These are not cheap, by the way.
Well, the bottles themselves are really cool. I mean, if you're about presentation.
Fantastic bottles.
Yep.
This Añejo is
proofers.
probably 100, 110. 80 proof, though.
Eso mío, Michael.
80 proof. We're right in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, I know. It's just the wrong.
So,
yeah, it's 80 proof.
It's the wrong thing. This ain't from Kentucky.
Won't hurt you.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get into tequila, which is something, obviously, I needed something else to get into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this Cazcanes is probably the best. I would take this, I think, over the Fortalezas. And the Fortaleza is actually probably one of the more famous, everybody just, goes crazy over, wants it super allocated. I guess this Cazcanes is not allocated
Yet.
Yeah, you got in early. Ground floor. All right, so here's,
Okay, so let me hit me with it. What do you think?
No.
First off, this is aged in barrels.
And I think that obviously it takes a lot of the harshness out
the
of
agave
typical
sharpness.
tequila, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the nose, super balanced. It doesn't, it's agave, it's tequila, but really smooth, well balanced. First sip, first impressions, it's not bad. I'm not a huge believer quite yet, but I mean, this doesn't. And we've been out of the country together and had tequilas and mezcals from various other regions. They all still suck. It reminds me of Jose Cuervo when you're 16.
This is
This is not it.
this actually with the cigar. Oh my God!
So vegetal black pepper and sweetness. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you get the nice roasted vegetal thing on the nose. I get just it's a roasted citrus, which plays into it's a roasted orange peel, lemon peel.
You're chewing on that one.
I really like that one, actually.
I'm telling you.
This guy's been telling us no this whole time.
Guys, don't say anything, but this isn't too bad. As far as tequila goes, again, this really, for me, is a time and a place.
Yes.
It's tough just to kind of organically love it.
When we're done here, we might... Did you bring a cigar today?
I did.
We may have to pour another one, just a little, to try it with a cigar, because this...
Might be able to keep this. I'm not going to drink a lot of this. It's good, though.
No, just a little, so you can get the pairing, of the cigar with the tequila.
I think I have a Oliva something or other in my little travel case.
Not a bad cigar. Great cigar, actually. What do you got to throw in on this? Because I feel
Jay,
like
I love
is
tequila.
beautiful.
I like all things alcohol. So, vodka. That's another thing we need to get into.
If you can turn me, if you can turn me on to a good
Just
vodka,
neat vodkas.
Okay. Oh yeah.
and then let's compare it to what everybody thinks is good vodka,
Oh, got
i.e.
it.
Grey Goose.
Kettle. Yeah.
No, but when you say vodka,
We're
people
talking like
people are going to say, well,
higher end Belvedere's and
Belvedere.
Yeah.
Belvedere's solid.
Actually, yeah, that's what we were
We were
drinking.
drinking. Yeah.
I love like
really
Belvedere vodka is so good. But back to
Okay.
tequila, I love tequila.
Yes.
Tequila and bourbon are kind of like my two wheelhouses.
One,
Anytime I go anywhere and find like barrel picks, it's $100. I don't care. It's a barrel pick from some Specs or Kings or whatever else.
The Arete,
I buy them.
that was finished. The Arete finished
Oh, yeah,
in
first-
Four
yeah.
Roses barrels.
Yeah, there's some
That's
really,
a nice tie in.
That's
really
also
good tequilas.
from Brooks
Oh, okay.
here in Salina.
He still has.
He
Does
did
still
it.
have some now?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because nobody
Nobody drinks tequila like they don't drink it neat, but they will. It'll be cyclical again, hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, bourbon had 2 cycles. If you look at how alcohol kind of cycles, vodka had their time, tequila had its time, bourbon had its time. Bourbon has oddly, like bourbons and rye have oddly had 2 sections this time, where it just continued on past its time.
tequila's
Tequila's
coming
coming.
up again,
Well, and there's a lot more
it's-
celebrity stuff.
Rum's
you know.
coming again too.
which
Yeah.
are all trash, which got me
To
kind
him,
of into.
You're gonna tell Dwayne the Rock Johnson his tequila.
To his
Yeah, I
face.
sure am.
on a step stool.
I sure am.
Well, we can get him as
You
a
know,
subscriber.
if Dwayne the Rock Johnson would put his name behind Cazcanes, then I would say that,
Yes.
hey, the Rock, you're doing pretty good.
Mr.
But-
the Rock.
Mr. The Rock. T.
We'll give it the people's elbow.
Listen, at
This was-
$100, most of these were right at 85 to 105.
Mm-hmm.
I know that is expensive, and I know that is not easy to spend on tequila because we oftentimes associate tequila as just doing shots
Like a
and
party
getting
drink.
hammered
Yeah.
drunk.
No.
This
That's why
is
you
a
get
sipping
really bad
tequila.
You can
hangovers.
sip it out of a Glencairn like you would a high-end whiskey.
Yep.
You may have moved the needle a little bit. I'm
not sending you astray, Jimmy. I
I
don't
know.
even do this on.
I'm not
I
running
mean,
out.
I only
and
lied to
buying
you
it,
7
but-
out of 10 times.
But this wasn't bad. Similar to when you guys, we did some rye stuff, and I'm anti-rye. I'm really kind of
Or
old and
Scotch.
stuck in my ways. You guys always like, well, I got one that may kind of change your mind, and so. But this is why we do it though, because there's probably some of
It's
you.
gonna take some work.
You still got a bunch of battle scars from tequila.
Yeah.
You thought Patrón was the top of the hill for a while.
Yeah.
It's just expensive garbage too.
And I've got Don Julio 1942 right
Been
over
down there?
Jimmy's
Yeah.
head. I thought
It's
was
good.
a fantastic tequila. It is good.
It's good.
But it's loaded with additives.
Mm-hmm.
And I have started following this cat on TikTok, Louis Fernandez. I'll put that down here somewhere.
Shout him out, yeah.
If
Over
like
here.
this dude loves tequila and he loves additive-free tequila. So if you
Yep.
are wanting to get into tequila, go to Tequila Matchmaker. They tell you if the tequilas are additive-free
Full of stuff.
or if they're full of sugar and bullshit.
You get
Stay
less-
away from that. Go to this Cazcanes, the Arete, the Volan, the
Yeah.
Fortalezas. These are expensive options.
There's less expensive options.
Because
on
I'm an
there.
idiot. There's less expensive
Yeah.
options that you can get into a very good additive-free tequila that are high quality. Lalo, Lalo,
Okay.
like $30 a bottle.
See? That one I'd be
And
talking.
extremely highly recommended, rated.
And the less additives and the less sugar, the less or no hangovers you get.
That's where I was gonna go.
Yeah.
The more sugar you take in when you're drinking,
Uh-huh.
the worse you're gonna feel the next day.
Well, and if you follow any kind of health and fitness stuff, you know,
Which we all
totally
clearly
do. We
Hey,
got
rounds of shape,
we got
guys. Come
chocolate
on.
chip cookies off screen that we
do.
jamming down in between shoots here.
Those are going to go good with this.
Oh, quite. But yeah, additives and sugar, generally speaking, I mean foods and drinks, but since we're choosing to drink most of this, I like it. I wouldn't spend 100 and some, but hey man,
But
thank
you
for
are
not killing
also
me with
not
it.
generally a tequila fan.
No.
I get it.
If there was as much good tequila in the market as there was bourbons.
Oh yeah,
I
it'd be
have
a
like
different deal.
my cabinet with like equal split of this shit.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Jay's gonna have to build his own rick house in the backyard just to have his own barrels of this stuff.
Don't tempt me.
All right.
This was
there's,
good.
There's our dipping our toe
Yep.
into the tequila market. Jimmy
You made a
doesn't
believer out
hate
of
it.
me. You
Doesn't
made a believer.
hate it. Not gonna buy it,
No,
but also not gonna say
I'm not gonna crap on it. This was okay.
that's a thumbs up. Everything Cazcanes, if you find it, if you're okay with spending $100 a bottle, it is everything that they offer is phenomenal.
Yep.
Obviously, Fortaleza is a lot harder to find, which are the bottles with the cute
the
little
agave
plants on
agave
them, yeah.
plant on the top. Those are a little more difficult to find. Don Fulano is another really good one, about 50 to 70, depending on if you get the Blanco Repo or the Añejo.
Right.
So a lot of different price points. You can get into some really good ones at a very inexpensive price. So with that, we're done. We're out. And Cazcanes, super thumbs up.
Thin Blue Tequila.
There we go. See you next time right here.